everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into a fascinating topic, one that involves human connection, body language, and respect. We're going to talk about a sensitive and important subject, how touch influences relationships and attraction. But before we jump in, let me be crystal clear. This is a conversation about understanding boundaries, communication, and mutual respect, because it's crucial to keep these elements in mind in any kind of interaction. So, let's unpack this idea carefully, without perpetuating any harmful stereotypes. In this video, we'll explore the psychological and physiological effects of touch, how it plays a role in attraction, and why consent and boundaries are the most important aspects of any healthy relationship. Stick with me, because we're going to uncover some fascinating insights. Segment 1. The power of touch. Touch is one of the most fundamental ways humans communicate. From the first time a baby holds their parent's finger to the comforting hug from a close friend, touch has an incredible ability to create a sense of connection. In fact, research shows that physical touch can release oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which promotes feelings of trust, closeness, and affection. But not all touch is created equal. It's important to understand that touch can be comforting, intimate, or even invasive. What's considered appropriate varies from culture to culture, from person to person. So, it's essential to approach this topic with a deep respect for individual boundaries. Studies have shown that touch can influence how people perceive each other. A simple, genuine gesture like a handshake or a pat on the back can foster trust. However, these actions are only effective when both parties are comfortable. If one person feels that touch is unwelcome, it can have the opposite effect, leading to discomfort, anxiety, or even anger. Segment 2. The science behind attraction. Attraction is a complex mix of psychological, emotional, and physiological factors. When it comes to touch, there are a few things happening behind the scenes. First, there's dopamine, the feel-good chemical. When we experience positive touch, dopamine is released, making us feel happy and connected. Then there's oxytocin, which plays a huge role in bonding. When we're in a comfortable, affectionate situation, our brain releases oxytocin, strengthening trust and creating feelings of safety and connection. This is why many people feel so much warmth and security from a hug or a light touch from a loved one. But here's the catch. None of this works if the touch isn't welcomed. Consent is crucial. A study from the University of Miami found that when touch is unwanted, it activates areas of the brain associated with threat and discomfort. This is why respecting personal space is so important. Segment 3. Understanding boundaries and consent. Now let's talk about boundaries and consent. As we mentioned earlier, touch is powerful, but it can also be dangerous if not handled with care. In any relationship, whether it's romantic, platonic, or professional, respecting someone's boundaries is key. That's right. Boundaries are personal, and they can change based on context. What may be okay with one person might not be okay with another. For instance, in a professional setting, touch is often seen as inappropriate, while in a romantic relationship, touch is usually more welcomed. But it's always important to check in with the other person. Communication is everything. And how do you communicate those boundaries effectively? Well, it all comes down to open and honest conversation. You can't assume someone's boundaries based on your own feelings or desires. Asking for permission, being aware of body language, and respecting someone's no are all vital. Segment 4. The role of context in touch. So far, we've established that touch can be incredibly positive when it fosters connection and is mutually agreed upon. But context matters. The same touch in a different context can send completely different messages. For example, a touch on the shoulder between friends might express comfort, while the same touch in a different setting could be interpreted as invasive or inappropriate. Romantic or intimate touch, such as holding hands, a kiss, or even a gentle caress, requires both individuals to be in sync with each other's feelings. Mutual attraction, respect, and a shared understanding of boundaries are essential for creating healthy connections. Segment 5. Why no one should touch someone to control them. Now, I want to address an important misconception. Some people believe that touch can be used as a way to control or manipulate others. This is not only unethical, but also harmful. Touch should never be used as a tool to overpower, dominate, or coerce someone into submission. Remember, the best relationships, whether personal, romantic, or professional, are built on trust, mutual respect, and consent. When touch is used as a form of manipulation or without consent, it damages that trust and can lead to lasting emotional harm. So, what have we learned today? Touch is powerful, yes, but it must always be respectful, consensual, and appropriate for the context. Attraction is complex, and while physical touch can certainly play a role in forming bonds, it should never be the deciding factor in any relationship. Healthy communication, mutual respect, and consent should always come first. I hope this video has helped you understand the true role of touch in relationships and attraction. Remember, it's about mutual understanding, comfort, and boundaries, never about using touch to manipulate or control others. If you found this information helpful, please give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more content on human relationships, psychology, and communication. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How do you think touch affects relationships? Until next time, stay kind, stay respectful, and always prioritize consent in all your interactions.